This week, NASCAR takes a shot at a road course at Daytona, and we can win $35,000. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Jason Mattis with Winning Bets. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode. It's our weekly NASCAR show here where we put together two games for a total of $35,000 that we can win. We can win $25,000 on the Jackpot Races app, and we can win $10,000 on the Fox Bet Super 6 app. We guys know going into this race that Chase Elliott, he's really dominant here on the road course. He won both road courses last year, which was at this racetrack, and he won at the Charlotte Roval last year. In fact, he's won the last 4 road courses for the NASCAR circuit. There's no practice and qualifying going on in this. They're still under the 2020 COVID protocols where they're not doing practice and qualifying, which really hurts our chances. I mean, we'd like to see what they can do leading up to the race, but we don't have that to use. And let's go ahead and jump in. Let's start off over on the Jackpot Races where you can win $25,000. That's the one where they give you 6 groups of drivers. You got to pick the driver that'll finish best amongst the group, and then you got to give them a winner and a second place finish. All right, so for Group 1, we're going to go and chase with Chase Elliott. I mean, I just don't know how you pick against this guy. I mentioned he won both of them last year. He's won the last 4. He's got the second best average finish at 6.5, and he's got the number 1 driver rating at 126.4 on road courses. He finished second at the Busch Clash, which happened a couple weeks back. He starts on the pole. There's so much to like about this guy. Go ahead and give me Chase Elliott. For Group 2, this was a tough group. I went ahead and went with Blaney in the end. Look, in the Charlotte Roval last year, he went from 24th to a 5th place finish. He's got the better average finish in this group at 12.38. And in that Busch Class that raced a couple weeks ago, he would have probably won if he didn't have handling issues on the last lap. I believe he probably would have walked away there as the winner. So I like Blaney as being the better amongst this group. For Group 3, we're going to go ahead and go with Kurt Busch. Look, he's got a good average finish of 10.3, and he's got a driver rating of 90.9, which is really good, and he starts 17th place. For Group 4, we're going to go ahead and go with Michael McDowell. He starts second on this race, and last year he went from 30th all the way up to 10th place, which is remarkable if you can get through traffic like that on a road course. His driver rating of 85.7 was best on that day, and he by 7 points. So go ahead and go with Michael McDowell. For Group 5, we're going to go ahead and go with Custer. To me, it was between Custer and Bell were the 2 drivers I had it narrowed down to. Custer finished 21st and 22nd last year. Custer ran in the Busch Class where Bell didn't. I think he'll have the advantage because, again, no practice, no qualifying, but Custer was involved in that Busch Class back on February 9th. And then Custer's career road course average from start to finish is from 27 to 15, and that's opposed to Bell being 25 to 22. So Custer, generally does better. He's better at getting through that traffic on a road course than Bell is. For Group 6, we know how Group 6 is. It's the old Group 6. It's the group where it's the crappy of crap drivers, generally speaking. Anything can happen in this group. I will go ahead and go with Ryan Preece, though. He starts 6th place, which is significantly better than Suarez and Alfredo. And last year, he finished 23rd with a driver rating of 67.7, which was best amongst drivers in this group. For the winner, gotta go with Chase Elliott. I mean, how do you pick against him, right? People didn't think he was going to 2-peat. People didn't think he was going to 3-peat. And people didn't think he was going to 4-peat, and he did all that. So I can't pick against the guy to go ahead and 5-peat when he's on the pole. He's definitely the best road course driver on the NASCAR circuit. Won the last 4 races. So give me Chase Elliott to be the winner. And for second place, I'll go ahead and go with Denny Hamlin. He starts 4th. He finished 2nd last year at the road course. And in the Busch Class, he had a driver rating of 129.6. And he's got 3 top 5s and 8 road course races. Give me Denny Hamlin to finish 2nd place. All right, if we jump over now to the Fox Bet Super 6 app, all these questions are around Stage 2, where we can win $10,000 if we can correctly predict Stage 2. They ask what's the winner, or what's going to be the age of the winner in Stage 2. Chase Elliott is 25, so I will go ahead and say Chase Elliott. And if you think, man, how's he going to win everything? Well, you can. On road courses, you can win Stage 1, Stage 2, and Stage 3. Not only on road courses, we saw it several times last year, but Chase Elliott did win Stage 1 and Stage 3 last year, and probably wins all 3 stages, but a lot of pit strategy came into play there. So, yeah, he's fully capable of winning all 3 stages this season like he has and can. For question 2, what's going to be the driver with the fastest lap? I'll go ahead and say Denny Hamlin. Lots of times on a road course, the guy who drives first can sometimes be clearing the track, clearing some of that debris and some dirt off the track, which will slow him down. Maybe that means Denny Hamlin can run 1 lap faster than him throughout the Stage 2. So I will say Denny Hamlin for the fastest lap. What's going to be the manufacturer of Stage 2? Well, I'll go ahead and say Chevy. I mean, that's what Chase Elliott drives, is a Chevy, so we got him locked in there. For question 4, which driver will gain the most positions in stage 2 only? I assume they're only counting stage 2. The way they word this question, they're not taking into account the whole race. They're only taking into account stage 2. I'll go ahead and say Ryan Blaney. Look, he starts furthest of 27th bat, so maybe by the time stage 2 starts, he hasn't quite gotten all the way up to that front like I think he can by the end of the race. So because he starts furthest back and has the greatest opportunity, I will go ahead and say Blaney. And he's got a 9th best average finish at the road course, and he's got 1 win on a road course. So he's a good road course driver. For number 5, what's going to be the number of cautions? Well, last year there was 1 caution via incident. There were 2 via the natural competition committees, 1 in each stage, and then there was 1 for lightning. So we can't predict that there will be lightning. We can predict that there will be the 1 for competition committee, and then we also can predict that there will be 1 via an incident. So I'll go ahead and go with 2. There will be two cautions on this year's race in stage 2. And question 6 is, what's going to be the driver with the best finishing position? I'll go ahead and say Chase Elliott again. I mean, just the guy is absolute dominant here on the road course. So that's how I'll fill out my chances to win $10,000 on a Fox Bet Super 6 app, another $25,000 on the Jackpot Races app. Go ahead and hit that like button if I've been of help to you. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. It's our weekly NASCAR show where we did really good last year, and we look to do the same this year. Otherwise, guys, good luck with your picks, and I'll see you on the next contest. Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more winning bets.